Good evening. This is Avraham Shira for Web Yeshiva with our pre-Pesach schedule of classes entitled The Baal Shem Tov and Pesach. And we're going to continue tonight with Amud Tefillah and connect to the ideas of Pesach. And we are speaking in Ot Pei that a person should have intention. And we understand the idea that kavana means I'm thinking a thing is being done. That I think that by saying these words, they're vibrating the letters that created the heavens and the earth. Now, I can't necessarily know that, or experience it, I should say. I can tell you that I know that it's happening, but I can't tell you that for sure it's happening if I don't believe it. But you can believe it even though you don't experience it. That's part of the idea of in Kavana, is that even though you don't experience, you're having the intention that these great masters are teaching us because it's happening anyways. And that the letters of our prayers written in Hebrew, the ancient holy tongue, are vibrating, arousing the letters that God used to originally create the heavens and the earth, because they're the same letters. Ultimately, I think of them as like being long strings of energy that began in the beginning of time with God's speech, and He gave us the Torah to continue that speech, and the speech of the prophets. So when you open a Tanakh and you say the words of any prophet, you're vibrating what the prophet originally vibrated in those letters that we're creating heaven and earth. And we're part of this long chain. And that's why the Gemara says, even though we're not prophets, we're the sons of prophets. Because we're an extraction on a chain of the vibration of these letters, especially when we learn Torah and we read the words of the prophets from the Tanakh. Now, the Kol HaBru'im, Kulam, the letters create everything, not just the beginning of creation, but everything that came after. All the four levels, Arma of creation, air, earth, water, and fire. And all the worlds. And a world we've learned is time, space, and intention. Packets of energy. That's a world. In prayer, when we say the praises that are written into the Siddurim in the Holy Tongue, he is saying them with all the worlds, so to speak, saying them together. And there's a long note here in the text. Okay, I'm looking at this now. I don't think we're going to go there now, but and with everything else that's been created, he, this person, you, me, when we pray, we are arousing those letters that are in everything else around you. They are the life force, shel habruim, of all those created things. Now, if this is so, now this is like tremendously, to have a movie of this in your mind, you would be on the highest level. But the Rav is saying to believe that this is so. In other words, he's bestowing on us the emunah to believe this is what happens. And if we don't experience it, because we're not sensitive enough, and our kli is not pure enough yet, but we're on the path. If we are saying the letters of prayer with all the other letters that are creating all of creation together, and he elevates all these created entities from the heavens and the earth, because we know that even our prayers give life force to angels. In other words, the level of heavens, and of course on earth, all the animals, the plant life, everything around you receives from your prayer. V'ayidei b'nei ha'aliyah. Now, through what the Rav calls b'nei aliyah, these are the people that are able to enter the spiritual realms when they pray. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shakol v'bar. Now, the b'nei aliyah are those people who have such a refined connection to their body that they can leave their body in prayer. And I think that says it pretty succinctly, and not going, because we could spend years talking about this concept. But nonetheless, these gifted, hardworking individuals in the spiritual realm, when they pray with intention, and they also arouse these letters of creation, and they also arouse the letters of the prayers of the smaller people, the Pachute Erech, the Rav calls them here, the lower people who have a lower spiritual quotient, if you will. They're also aroused, their prayers, by his. And they also will pray with greater intention and enthusiasm. The people that are near such a person like the B'nai Aliyah that we talked about, when you're near such a person, you also get aroused in your prayers. And it will bring them back to the good. The Baal Shem Tov revealed this. And he also said to his students, you need to pray. Even for a bird that's flying by and chirping or singing. Even for the birds around you, the animals, all the life around you, we should be praying for them. Because we are vibrating through that prayer, we are vibrating the letters that create both of us. And here's another interesting intention connected to this. When a person learns the words of Torah, or he teaches the words of Torah, to L'chiach, usually it means to rebuke or to, shall we say, morally guide. This is also a helpful intention, to give them benefit. And the Baal Shem Tov made many warnings about this particular idea. So look, we have several levels happening here. When we daven, and certainly the more powerful, the more focused, the more impact your prayer will have. But even, let's say, on the simplest level, we're arousing the letters of creation in ourselves and in others, on all levels of creation, the animal kingdom, the human kingdom, the plant, the mineral, etc. All of the letters that are creating them and are also creating us are all aroused. And when a person of a high level prays, he arouses those below him. And the Rav says we should pray even for the simple creatures all around us, and that our words of Torah also contain this power. In other words, when you're saying words of Torah, if you have the intention that you're sending these words of Torah as messages of positive impact, that will touch the person that you're sending them to. Maybe they won't know it, or maybe they will. Maybe they won't know it's you. It doesn't matter. Well, you see how the Rav opens up the idea of the impact of prayer on the world around us.